Trails of? Trails? I'm down. I've always wanted to play it. I just like, whenever I want to play it, another JRPG would get released. Like, I did plan on playing the game like a year ago, and then Persona started cranking out games, and I was like, okay. Easy work. Hello. Oh, Princess Elizabeth, welcome. How are you? It's been a bit. How are things going? Here for the Digimon stream. This is called Trails in the Games is Trails of. Gotcha. Trails of. And because there's Tales of, and then there's Trails of, and I was like, ugh.
I can't believe I lost. Well done. I know what you want to say. I just need to explain it to people, right? Of course, I try telling them that I'm not responsible for any curse, and that I'm just a Digimon. But whenever I approach someone, they get scared and ran away. That really annoyed me.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of common knowledge at this point that like black cats are kind of bad and people will be wary. Even if you don't believe in like superstition, you probably would be a little bit wary in the back of your mind. You might have done wrong, kitty. Going a bit busy. Not all are afraid. Oh, too bad. I chose the other one. Maybe been busy, yeah. It's April. It's a busy work month for everybody. I ain't worried as I am allergic. I'm allergic too, which sucks. I really want a cat, but I'm allergic. And I'm like, god damn. I hope I grow out of it. One day.
But I was so shocked I couldn't let them... Oh, hydrate. I couldn't let them get away with treating me like that. That just made the misunderstanding even worse. I don't want people to think of me like this anymore. I won't scare any more humans. But how can I undo everything I've already done? I read that wrong. But how can I undo everything I've already done? Do you really think all the people I've scared will listen if I apologize?
Oh. It starts somewhere. It starts somewhere, Black Autobahn. Apologize first. If they don't accept it, then show with your actions.
Are you sure? Then I'll swallow my pride and give it a try. Thank you for your support. I'll do my best.
Boba tea with pills in them? Yes! My boba tea. I love it too. Does it show up on screen? Or is it... Where is it? Oh, I missed it. I wonder what flavor Crypta boba would be. I feel like... good question. I feel like I would be some sort of a fruit boba. Because, you know, like, medicines come in, like, fruit flavors. So I feel like I would be a fruit boba. Fruit tasting boba. Boba to everyone! Yes! 4 bobas! Dude, I love my boba. It was just, like, a random idea. I think it was a trend, like maybe, like, a year ago. People were making... themselves as like themed objects, and I made a boba. I tried to make it look like a pill bottle. It's so cute. I love it. So one of the programmers that hackers used was behind the supposed curse. I'm just relieved there was no curse. I wasn't entirely convinced when you explained it to me, but the Black Cat just came to apologize. Now I know it was just playing a prank to get back at everyone for misunderstanding it. I keep stumbling on my words. I was clearly very sorry, so I forgave it. I posted an update on the occult forum. This misunderstanding shouldn't happen again. Stop stumbling, Crypta. The humans really are strange. Once they convince themselves they've been cursed, they blame that curse every time they fall over, or whenever anything bad happens. Maybe that's all... Fuck. Maybe that's all that curses are. If you hadn't revealed the truth, everyone would still think it was real. Thank you for breaking the curse. That cat also says its thanks. Goodness. That kitty causing mischief just because it was misunderstood. SMH. I don't think I've taken Magna Angemon out for battle, so he's getting restless. BBS. Give me my reward. Nice. Okay, which one should I do next? Which one looks like... Okay, I assume maybe this one is the main case one. So let me do... Let's see, hard worker? My colleague is non-stop without food or sleep, doesn't listen to anyone. Can you persuade him to rest? People are incredible. That must be awful. Maybe a runner's high? I mean, we've all had that point in life where we had to grind like that. For most people, it was during their college years. Where people couldn't really eat or sleep because they had too much going on. That bit of talk made me think of Guilty Gear's mini speech before round starts and Strive. Oh, I've never watched Guilty Gear. I don't know. I wonder, I'm sure like a lot of like Digimon or like a lot of sci-fi type of shows kind of, I wouldn't say it inspire off each other, but they have like similar concept roots, I guess. No need for him with me around. There are two main ones, both the red ones. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the colors. The client's name is Wakamoto. I'll contact him and ask for details on the case. Thank you for taking my case. It's my friend. I want you to stop him from working. It's not that I want to interfere with his work. The thing is, he started working with a computer a little while ago. But he's constantly on it. I'm worried he'll work himself to death at this rate. He's always been a hard worker, but this is different. He's not eating or sleeping. All he does is work on his computer all the time. Mankind knew that they could not change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beast. Guilty Gear Strive. Wow, that quote goes hard. Except in this case, is that humans choose to deflect the blame for mishaps on an imaginary curse. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You're right, actually. You're right. Thinking with your brain there. Work themselves to death, all too common in Japan. Sally, bro. I've heard stories of the worth ethic in Japan, even in like industry, like Japan Industries, and I'm like, oh my gosh. People really just bite their tongues like all the time. It's like insane. Today, yesterday, the day before, it's not normal. I had to do something about it, so I tried forcing him to stop by turning his computer off. When I did that, he went absolutely insane. He was literally out of control. Now everyone's too afraid to intervene. That's why I need a hacker to shut down his computer by force. Here's the terminal information for his PC. Friends, you're all okay. I don't know what's got him so obsessed, but it's putting his life in danger. Please stop him. Yay, I will rescue your friend. I will save his life through my hacking skills. He won't even stop to eat or sleep. That's certainly not normal. I don't know what's behind it, but I'd better shut down his PC as soon as possible. I'll access it directly from Eden. Dang, Keisuke's got skills now. Remember when he first started, he needed the other guys to do everything for him? Now he can actually do it himself. Let's go, Keisuke. You're growing. The voice acting definitely kicks my attention back in. Yeah, that's why I would do it. I know, same thing. Not saying that like people who don't voice act during the streams are bad, because obviously, you know, voice acting is not for everyone. It's not like something that people should expect to know. But I just find it's more fun. Like sometimes I'll put like another VTuber in the background when I'm working. And same thing, not saying that, you know, their streams are boring, but it's just when you hear like the same tone for like minutes on end, then you also start to drown that out by accident too. I don't know, maybe it's just the ADHD talking, but at least for me. Capitalism does things to a person, huh? Dude, capitalism is a curse. Capitalism is... I don't want to get, like, political, but capitalism sucks. Okay, so there's a chest over there. Dude, I like this gold and blue tones. They match really well together. Okay, should I go the other way? See if there's a chest that direction. Hakumon and Patamon! Okay, same thing. Oh, I should probably swap out Digimon. I don't know. Might keep Eyeless, but Chirinmon and Kai we might have to switch out.
なんとかなったね。
Yay! Or you know what? Should I take the risk? Should I just keep him? Maybe I'll just keep him. At least we have one data type, so that... Not data. Virus type. Okay, there's no chest here? No, okay. Let's go to the middle. Your voice acting do make you a very unique as a streamer. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's fun, too. I feel like it also keeps me interested as well. And I also get practice in, so that's another thing.
みんなのおかげだよ。
Minnano. Okay. Which is the shorter way? Wait, this isn't... Oh, shoot. Do I actually have to go around? Looks like I do. Okay. Wait, how do I get to that middle spot? Oh, I see. This way. Eh. You know, this area kind of looks like, it reminds me of the season 1 opening when it shows the kids just like falling into the digital world. That's what it looks like, the background. Enter the password. Are Crypta's figured out? Yes. I had a haircut today and cut my hair from just below my shoulders to really, really short. Feels so weird. Oh my gosh. Wait, you said you've also had long hair for a while as well. Did you cut it because of the weather? That would also make sense. I know, like, same thing. I've had like periods of my life where I'll have long hair and I'll have short hair and then I'll have long hair and then I'll have short hair. I change my haircut every 3 years. And then every time like I cut it short, I'm just like, oh my god, it feels so strange. But then my head always feels so much lighter because I've got really thick hair. So whenever I cut it short, I'm just like, oh, my head is so light. And then when my hair's long again, I'm like, it's pretty, but it's so high maintenance, but it's nice. Somebody's got really hot and long hair as a pain to take care of. Dude, don't even. Yeah, something I do is that like for my hair, I'll cut my hair every 3 years. I'll have short hair for like a year, and then I'll grow it out for 2 years. And then once those 2 years are up, like that seems to be like a perfect time frame for me for when I get fed up with having to take care of long hair and the maintenance, especially with thick hair as well. I mean, look how thick these braids are, you guys. It's a pain in the butt to wash. Then I'm just like, all right, time for a cut, time for a change. Can't remember the last time you had a haircut. Oh my god. My ears haven't seen the sun in years and feel really weird on your headset cusps. Yeah, I got incredibly thick hair too. And all thick hair, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because it looks nice, and it's a curse because it's so much maintenance. It doesn't look like I could go any further without the password. What now? Dude, I was cold when I woke up this morning, and now I'm sweating. What is this weather? Brute force attack? Do we really think that Keisuke would have the guns in him to brute force it? I don't think a guess would be correct. Let me try to brute force it. It looks like a security system that's triggered with when the wrong password is entered. My only hope is to ask someone who might know the password. Okay, so is there anyone around here? Thank you for the head pats. You use a hairdryer for 30 minutes and the hair is still wet at some spots. Oh, bro, I hate... When I was a kid, when I was really young, my mom really wanted me to have like long hair. Because like I said, I was born with thick hair. So my mom is really obsessed with like the long, flowy, thick, princessy hair type of thing. So when I was young, I had hair like almost down to my bottom. And I used to, okay, because of having long hair, it caused me to hate showering. And hold on, before you call me stinky, I just mean washing my hair, okay? But when I was young, before I could wash myself, basically, my parents would take so long to wash my hair. It would take forever. And then also before I could dry my hair myself as well, because also you don't want to give a little kid a hairdryer. That's dangerous. So before I could dry my hair myself, same thing. My parents used to dry my hair for so long. And as a kid, I would get so impatient. So not only would I be in the bath for forever, but it would also take forever to dry my hair. And like air drying wasn't an option because it would take hours and hours on end. And I'm a nighttime shower, so obviously don't want to go to bed with wet hair, so I'd have to dry it. And I just remember getting so impatient as a kid to the point where I hated shower days or like hair wash days. And I hate showering even to this day. I mean, obviously I shower, but I just think back to when I was a kid. I'm just like, oh, the time and the maintenance. And so yeah, that's why like I cut my hair every 3 years, so I can just have short hair for a little bit when it all becomes too much. What I'm confident of is that it's definitely had to be more than 3 years. 3 years since you cut your hair? Seems to have nice long hair. Though my hair seems to be a bit below my shoulders. Also, I've been told my hair's thick too. Oh yeah. Also like same thing. Like if you keep the maintenance up with your hair too, then it can grow longer. If you don't maintenance it, then it makes sense. There might not be super long or when it's dried out, it's pretty fluffy, fluffy hair. Showering is out of necessity and not because it's fun. Exactly. Showering is a necessity, not because we want to do it, but because it's a society standards. I'm pretty sure if people didn't have to shower, they would choose not to. You know what I mean? Showering just takes so much time. I don't know it. Something to help you guess? I don't know if this will help, but there's a phrase he always says when he talks about his dreams. I don't know what language it is. Definitely not English. It was difficult to remember at first, but I've heard it so many times now. It sounded something like... What? Posent... Kiwaya? Posy Vindentu. But I'm not sure about the spelling. Okay, I don't want to... That is out of context. Is this a word scramble? Wait, you're right. It might be a word scramble. Is this extremely hard? Nope, it's Latin. Aw, lame. Oh, you found it. So it's Latin. I feel like they've used Latin quite often in this game. We met at the university. We swore we'd make our dreams come true together. Oh my god, this is like the Tamer's plot. We joined the same company and worked really hard, but he's taken things too far now. Please, help him.
Okay. Well, after this text message, sir.
Erica hates carrots? Very fine to fool her. You know, if someone truly hates something, they'll taste it no matter what. That's just another thing. Thank you for the hydrate. If someone really disgusts something, even if you put a little bit, they'll taste it. I've mentioned this before, but I absolutely hate ginger. It's the one thing on this planet that I actually refuse to eat. And I don't consider myself a picky eater. But I hate ginger. And the thing is, my dad loves ginger. So whenever he cooks food, he'll always put ginger in it. So I always refuse to eat his cooking. So I think one time, like, he cooked something for me and I was like, Dad, if you put ginger in that, you know I'm not eating that. And he's like, okay. And I think he put like the teeniest hint of it in there. The teeniest bit. And even though I'm pretty sure he only put a sprinkle, I could taste that. And I was like, Dad, I know you put ginger in this. And he tried to play it down. He's like, no, I didn't. I didn't put ginger in this, Crypta. I didn't. And I was like, Dad, I can taste it. I absolutely hate ginger. I can taste it. So, yeah. Sorry to my dad, but he does. My dad does make good food when he doesn't put ginger in it. Bad. Hello. How's it been? Also, turns on Tamer's opening. Dude, the Tamer's opening goes hard. Like the first couple seconds when the cards are just spinning and then it pans to the kids like looking at the camera in different angles, bro, goes hard, man. I really like that remix of the Digimon rap. Or is it really a Digi rap? I don't know. What's this happening? We are trying to prevent a friend from going insane. Question is, where am I going next? Is it the same area? There's no exclamation mark in front of it. No, not this one. This one. Let me in. I am lucky I'm allergic to carrots. Really? I love carrots. Well, I like a lot of foods. there aren't too many things on this planet I don't like. Let's see. Ginger is my absolute hatred. Milk chocolate I don't really like. Thank you. Milk chocolate I'm not the biggest fan of, but if you mix it in with other things, like if I'm not just tasting milk chocolate, then I'm okay with that. Like let's say like a chocolate chip cookie, like I'm fine with that to some extent. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big milk chocolate person. And then cauliflower I also don't really like that much, but like let's say like if I had to choose between eat cauliflower for the whole day or go hungry, I would say like, yeah, fine. I'll eat the cauliflower. Like, that's fine. I have things that I dislike, but I'm not like the type of person that would just refuse to eat it, I would say. Pretty good. Sorry, I left Twitch. I had to delete it for a while to make space. Oh, no problem. Don't worry about it. Honestly, the less social medias you have in your life, the better, as they say. I thought about the Japanese opening of Tamers, which goes by title of the biggest streamer. Oh, you thought about that one? I was thinking of like the the English one. I heard all of them. We both know what the best opening is, though. Which one? Oh, Frontier. That's right. Frontier is really good too. Best Digimon OPO. Do you guys know that they're making a new Persona 5, but it's only Taiwan? I did not hear about that. No. Are you talking about the app, like Phantom X? What's it called? Phantom X? I think I saw someone uploaded a video of how to play it. Yeah, Persona 5 X. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I've been seeing like people talk about it online and like people trying to find ways to play it. It's gonna be coming to the West. Yeah, I think I would just wait for the official. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't bring it to the West. So, and I don't really mind waiting. Like, I'd rather play it officially. To be honest, the English version Taste opening is pretty good too. Honestly, some people think that the opening for the Digimon's first 3 seasons is bad, but honestly, I think it fits. Personally, I think it fits. Like, the show is about digital and sci-fi, and I feel like the song matches those vibes. Like, sure, like the lyrics probably are like the lyrics aren't really that meaningful, but I think it matches the vibe of the show. Also, it's nostalgic, so that's another thing. Thank you for the hydrate again. Okay. Well, case to case, putting in the password. Ugh, password verified. Yay! Aw. Alright, about to take an ad. There's about to be an ad for anyone who's a subscriber. Just giving y'all a little warning. I think something just bit my leg because I'm itchy! Fucking. That's what I hate about warm weather, is the bugs start crawling into people's houses to escape the heat. Frontier's opening is my favorite. Data Squad is a close second. Data Squad's also good. Honestly, all of the openings are good. Or I don't know. Have I heard the Appmon opening? Did that one have an opening? It did have an opening. Frontier's English opening song is actually the best version. Change my mind. I like all of them. Although I think I prefer the season 1/2, just because those are my 2 favorite seasons. I don't know. There's just something so nice about the very first season's opening, despite, like, you know, like I said, sensible, like not sensible lyrics that are just whatever, but I like the vibes. Because I remember even when I was watching Tamers, I feel like I watched Tamers and Frontier kind of sporadically. I don't think I caught them on TV every single time they were on, because I had to share the TV with my bro, and sometimes he would want to watch other things. But also, I think actually no, I didn't even have control over the TV when I was a kid. It would just happen to be whatever channel my mom would put on at the time, and she would just turn into like a random kids channel. And if it was playing Digimon, it would play Digimon. I think that's how it was for a couple years, actually, before I learned how to use the TV remote. Who are you?
You look like a little brownie. Teddy Graham Cracker brownie.
The user of this computer asked me not to let anyone near here. He just wants to get on with his work. I can't let you interrupt him.
No, I don't want to punch him. He's so cute.
ハック開始だ
You never drink too much when talking a lot. That's true. Although if you make me drink too much, I'll have to go to the bathroom. Udoku and Starry being cultured. I haven't seen anything past season 5's Ghost Game or Zeros any good? Personally, I did not like Digimon Fusion / Zeros. That's the Japanese name. I could only really watch 6 episodes of Fusion before I kind of dropped it. I wasn't really into it, and I've heard it's also not the best either. Ghost Game, I watched almost all the show. I don't think I watched the last like 3 or 4 episodes. It was okay. There isn't really like a big overall plot. It's kind of like a villain of the week type of episode formula. And I talked about how the Mushroom Bride episode kind of traumatized me, so I didn't really decide to watch the show much after that. So personally, I did not think they were very great. If you just want to consume Digimon content, that's fine. But they're definitely do not go in with very low expectations. Like, don't expect it to be on par with like any previous seasons, I'd say. But I've heard Appmon is good, and I do need to watch that one. A lot of people say Appmon is really good, so I need to watch that one. It's good, but it's not great to speak. Mudfrigimon is really cute. Wow, we have 200% scan rate for Mudfrigimon. I guess I've come across him a couple times, or maybe that's also because I digivolved him at one point. Okay, so he's an Earth data type. So Kai's virus type is gonna work here, and I think Chirinmon has wind, so that's gonna help. Well, not much strategy needed there. Yay! Let's go! Boss defeated. Goodness. Maybe we shouldn't have ultimates either. I don't need to be super effective to beat the enemies, that's true. I lost! Okay, I'll leave, as long as you don't interfere with his work. Something made him desperate. He wanted people to acknowledge him. So he started working on his computer night and day. Humans are funny things. They have free will, yet they let themselves be treated like puppets to make others think more highly of them. Oh my god, is that such a real statement? I just lent that puppet a hand. Basically summed up Japanese work culture. Except at the mushroom episode, then that means there's almost 4 episodes yet. No, it's not. It was the Mushroom Bride one. It's the one. Okay, I get uncomfortable just talking about it, but it's the one where I don't remember who the main Digimon was. It was like 60 something, I think. Episode 6. I actually can't remember. But it's the one where the Digimon kidnaps girls who are about to be married or like brides, and then he grows mushrooms on them, and then he eats those mushrooms. I hate that. I hate that episode. That was episode 48. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll shut down his computer. He'll make himself sick if he keeps this up. I guess I feel like my choice doesn't matter here. I'll go back and update the client. There's 67 episodes total? Oh, okay. Almost 20 episodes. I mean, I might have watched a few more afterwards. I can't remember. I'll have to look at my log, actually. I might have watched a couple of them after, but then I couldn't really view the show the same anymore after that. I think I watched at least up to 50 something. You know what? Do I still have the record? Let me check. Let me check, actually. Okay, I think I might have stopped around the 50s, though. I really don't remember what the last episode I watched was, but I did continue watching after that. But my perspective of the show heavily changed after that episode. But I think it was somewhere in the 50s. And then I think Ghost Game went on a break for a little bit, and then they continued to do episodes. I remember I stopped watching when they went on the break. You'll never watch that? Yeah, I mean, you're not really missing out, I'd say. You can watch Ghost Game, but you're not really missing out if you don't watch it, is my take on Ghost Game.
Hello, have you shut down his PC? Actually, something's happened since we last spoke. Not long after I told you about the password, he collapsed and was taken to the hospital. I've just arrived. He's fine though. Luckily, it's not life-threatening.
Is malnourished?
Sorry all your efforts have been for nothing, but I think this is for the best. His body shut down before we could shut down his computer. Please consider this case over.
What the? Okay. So we just waited for him to pass out for... Okay, weren't we saying we were trying to shut down his computer so he wouldn't pass out, but he ended up passing out anyways? So is this a fail? The episode is rather visceral compared to most. Oh, the Mushroom Bride episode? Yeah, I remember I was watching it with my brother and my friend, and normally I never would have thought Digimon would trigger me, but I remember watching it with them, and we were all like really silent at the scene where the main cast are like screaming in pain, and I remember I paused the episode and I was like, I've never done this before when I watched a show, but to be honest, I don't think I could keep watching this. And even my brother and my friend, they kind of agreed. They're like, yeah, they're like, we considered skipping it, but we ended up watching the whole thing, and I kind of regret watching the whole thing. But we had to take a minute. We were just like, we're all a bit uncomfortable right now. That's Grace Soul, hello! How are you? Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Hey. We're just talking about how we were traumatized by Digimon of all things. Or how I was traumatized by Digimon of all things.
He seems to have made up his mind. He's even written his letter of resignation. His password, I don't want to read that. It means, they can because they think they can. After everything he's been through and now collapsing like this, his confidence must have really taken a heavy blow. Something made him desperate. Did you learn that after getting into his PC? I agree, he certainly seemed desperate. To tell you the truth, he was so desperate because of me.
At the same time, I was surprisingly unshaken, if only because I guess you've seen worse, plus there wasn't any actual blood. I mean, there wasn't any blood, but I mean, the visuals and then the voice acting was pretty gruesome. I think it was the voice acting that got me the most. Like, the way, like, all the characters were, like, screaming in pain, I was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, I guess it wasn't so much the visuals, more the audio.
Our company held a competition a little while ago. We both took part. Luckily I did well, but he wasn't so fortunate. Now that I think about it, it was right after that competition that he became glued to the computer.
The one time I actually wish the voice actors weren't so good at voice acting was that the painful screams they were letting out. Goodness.
I don't want him to give up on his dreams. We swore we'd make them come true together. I think I'll have another talk with him about his dreams. Even if he quits his job, there will still be other ways for him to achieve his dreams. To be honest, I don't know how he'll respond. But there's something I need to tell him. Anyway, thank you for your help. Goodbye.
Dang. Well, at least he tried to help his friend, but unfortunately he collapsed. Oh, anyways. Ooh. Let's do the next quest. Hacker wake up! Am I still sophomoric hacker? What happened to didn't that hacker's memory file try to teach me the term? Was that on there? All right, let's do part-timer graduation. This is a main case. I know it's fun, but I have to quit Hootie. It's harsh doing it this way, but you know what? Sometimes I forget that there's other people in Hootie. That it's not just like Ryuji, Erika, Chitose, and Keisuke. Well, wait, is this the part-timer girl? It's the part-timer. Wait, she was talking about how she was taking up less shifts. Wait. She's not a hacker. She's just the internet, the cafe lady, right? At least the dude cares about his friend. I respect that. Yeah, I can respect that. Dang, hoped for the other one first. Oh. Oh well. This is part-time girl who works at the front desk, and Chitose is heartbroken because she doesn't come in and he can't flirt with her. Yuri Kashiwagi. She's the waitress Chitose has a major crush on.
Does she want to quit? It's a shame, but informing the owner is a simple task. Although, I don't actually know who the owner is.
I mean, I would assume it's Ryuji, but I imagine... Because Ryuji's an adult, but I guess, I don't know. Does he have the money to own a building and pay for it? And lease it?
Hey! Did you take that case? No! I'm too late! She probably hasn't seen it yet! Cancel! Cancel!
Who doesn't Chitose have a major crush on? Chitose, I don't think he has a crush on a lot of women. I think he thinks he's hot stuff, so he tries to flirt. But I think he does it for his own pride. I think he flirts for his own pride, not because he actually likes the girls.
Phew! I've decided to me. That was close. Just pretend you never saw it, okay? Accepting the case means we acknowledge that she quits. We can't allow that.
I mean, you also can't force people to stay at their jobs.
That wouldn't bother you, would it? To you, she's just a cute waitress, right? But she knows that Hootie is a hacker team.
Oh, he's actually being serious here.
While we're busy with cases, she handles the day-to-day running of the cafe. She's indispensable.
Now I lost it. Now you lost me. Now you lost me, Chitose. I gave you credit in that first part of your sentence.
And more importantly, she's my mental oasis. The single flower that brightens up the drab Hootie.
I doubt Ryuji owns the building. Admittedly, I feel like he's got other things to focus on too with Erika's illness. Yeah, that's another thing. But who is technically the owner of a Hootie? I don't know if they've said.
Huh? What about Erika? You know she's not exactly feminine.
Damn, bro.
If Ryuji or I didn't cook, she'd survive solely on junk food and those tooth-aching sweet drinks she makes.
I mean, Chitose, I think you need to broaden your horizons on the definition of femininity, but okay.
She's cute, and maybe one day she'll blossom, but she's not there yet. Compare her to Yuri, who makes macarons on her days off. At least that's what I imagine she does.
You have a crush on her, but you don't know anything about her? Bruh.
But I'm sure she does. Either them or cupcakes. Something cute like that. In any case, seeing her at the counter brightens up my day and makes me ready to take on whatever life throws at me. What's more, it's strange that someone so reliable would just decide to quit. Something must have happened. Until I know what, I won't acknowledge that she's quit. No way. I'm gonna look for her. You help me. I'll search the real world. You search Eden. Someone must know something.
Okay, Chitose, you're getting a bit too much. He's obsessed!
And don't say a word to the owner until we've heard what she has to say.
Well, Keisuke doesn't even know who the owner is, so you're fine with that, bro.
Who's the owner?
Oh, fudge!
You mean you didn't know? It's Erika.
So why didn't you just say Erika? Why are you referring to her as the owner? How is Erika the owner? How can she afford this place? What does she do? With the female Sayo mod, I use that thing... Wait. I use that thing as him saying neither you or Erika is feminine. It's Erika? How? Okay. Let's find out how Erika is somehow the owner of this whole place. Because being an owner means a lot of things.
She's still a minor. On paper, the owner is a distant uncle. But it's Erika who actually takes care of everything. Whereas Ryuji and I handle the things off the premises. We're more suited to the jobs.
So, does Erika pay all the leases? Does she handle the taxes? Does she handle legals? Like, does Erika knows legal stuff? You know?
Erika's happy to let people come and go as they please, so she'll gladly give the okay if she hears Yuri wants to quit. So don't say anything to her. If you do, I'll never introduce any cute girls to you for the rest of your life.
Wow, Keisuke actually nodded. He's like, yes, I really want to be introduced to cute girls, I promise. She has to handle like all, yeah, that's exactly, all the legal stuff. Like, okay, same thing, business, legal. That's a lot for probably someone her age. I wonder what's the story behind that. I guess her uncle is doing this stuff on paper, but it's actually her that handles all the legal stuff. I guess so. I guess I'm pretty sure she does all the work and then she just does it all under her uncle's name is what I guess. She's very smart. She is very smart though. But the fact, can you really learn and understand all of that at such a young age? I guess so.
Okay, let us begin the search for my sweet angel.
My best friend bet is she made a program that basically does all the tax filing for her. You know what? Honestly, that could also be a thing. I know some people have like automated stock programs, which is insane. I don't know how they get that, but oh,